Okay, what if I told you that there was a business that was so powerful that it will absolutely blow your mind, except, guess what? It's what I call the world's most perfect business, and it's something I have not revealed yet to you. So my name is Monica Main, and I'm a serial entrepreneur and investor, and I have something very powerful to share with you. But first, you're probably wondering, well, what is this world's most perfect business? Let me tell you what it's not. It has nothing to do with real estate investing. It has nothing to do with stock trading. It has nothing to do with direct mail marketing, online marketing, marketing funnels. It has nothing to do with actually selling any products or services whatsoever, including having nothing to do with affiliate marketing. So if you're wondering, well, Monica, that pretty much covers everything. What could this possibly be? Well, I'm about to share with you something that's about to knock your complete and total socks off. So, what is this world's most perfect business that has nothing to do with everything that I just mentioned? Well, the reason I haven't been telling you about this is because I've kind of been holding out on you. And here's why. How do I start this? Okay, so back a few years ago, I decided to do something that I was dabbling in for quite some time, and I didn't think it was going to work. And at first it didn't work until I became very serious about it. And then all of a sudden I decided, you know what, I'm going to be a little more serious about it because it's been something that I've always wanted to do. It's been a lifelong dream, but I was just tinkering in it because I just didn't think it was going to work. It was just kind of like a non-serious hobby side hustle. And then all of a sudden it started to completely and totally take off like gangbusters. And so I was just like, well, this can actually be a real business, except that I had to keep things under wraps because of the quote-unquote serious business that I've been in for many, many years. So you're probably wondering, okay, what serious business are you talking about? Well, for those of you that have been following me for a while, you probably know that I've been into real estate investing. I've been doing a lot of stuff, over the years with online marketing. And I actually have a show with PBS called The Main Way to Wealth. And so I was just like the serious business entrepreneur. And I could not, unfortunately, share with the world what I was actually doing on the side as this very powerful and highly profitable side hustle. So I just kept it under wraps. And I started doing this under a pseudonym. I started doing this basically under a fake name and a hidden business entity. And I've been doing this ever since. And it's one of the things that I just don't talk about a lot, because of the fact that, it isn't something that goes along the lines of business and investing on the serious level that I've been in so many years. And so I want to share with you a little bit about what it is. And if it's something that maybe you're interested in, maybe you can, join me on this journey or not. But it's something that you definitely should know about if you're serious about making a lot of money when it comes to a specific kind of business. So let me share with you exactly what the business is, and then share with you how you can potentially profit from it. So the business is Amazon publishing. Now, you're probably thinking, well, Amazon publishing, that's not a big secret. Who cares about that, right? Except the thing about Amazon publishing is that a lot of people in the business world, they do what's called nonfiction books, meaning books about real estate, books about, things that you can learn stuff from, right? And so the thing about that is that there's not a lot of money to be made in nonfiction books. Let's just be honest. I mean, there's pretty much no money to be made. In fact, most people ask me, well, how much money did you make with The Lost Secret? It was actually on the bestseller list. I didn't make a lot of money. In fact, most of the money that's made in nonfiction books are in the aftermath, meaning that when people contact you to do consulting or to sign up for other courses that you have or seminars, that's where you make money with your books on the nonfiction side. But let's talk about the fiction side. The fiction side, fiction books, as you know, are novels like Stephen King, Danielle Steele, Nora Roberts, J.K. Rowling. Those are the kinds of people that write fiction novels. So basically just for entertainment purposes. That is where the money is, because most of the books that are consumed these days are on the fiction side because people want to be entertained. Let's just be honest. And so there's a lot of money to be made with fiction novels. But you're thinking, okay, well, I'm not a Stephen King, or I don't even know how to write like that, or how can I potentially profit from this opportunity? Well, there's a couple of ways you could do it. If you're a writer, this is really great for you. It's a great opportunity for you to really understand how to level up and how to actually make real money as a writer in ways that they'll never teach you. I have an MFA, by the way, in creative writing that I got from UCR, University of California, Riverside. And they never teach you a damn thing when it comes to learning how to market your books, learning how to even publish your books. You learn the schematic of how to outline and write a book, but they actually will not teach you exactly how to market a book. So that's the most important part, because what is the whole point of writing a book if you can't learn how to market and sell it and make profits from it, right? So I went through this whole program, got an MFA degree, and it was 100% useless. And I learned everything that I know about publishing now from myself and my own trials and tribulations and other people that have helped me along the journey. So if you want to understand how to make 10, 20, 30, 40, 50,000 or more per month in pure profits, publishing very simple, high in demand, highly profitable fiction novels, then what I'm about to share with you is going to blow your mind, because I'm going to give you some tips on exactly how to do it, how to make this kind of money, and how you can start profiting relatively quickly, even if you don't know how to write anything. So again, if you're a writer, you can make a lot of money doing this. You just have to understand exactly what the fiction titles and the fiction genres are the most popular. And the way to do this, obviously, is to go on Amazon and take a look at the fiction novels that are doing really well, that are not published by your, really well-known, Stephen King's, for example, Nora Roberts, people like that have Simon & Schuster and other high-end publishers publishing their stuff. You want to take a look at the novels that are doing really well, that are self-published. And you can do this by literally clicking on the top 100 of the most popular fiction titles right now on Amazon. And you can then click on every single title and you could see who their publisher is. And if it's just a one-man band kind of operation that's listed there, like it might be, something called Stairway to Heaven Publications, then you can tell that that's like a one-man band, no name publishing company that they basically made up. Or it could literally have nothing listed at all as a publisher, in which case they're definitely self-published. So that's how you know which kind of pseudonym or writers to kind of start looking after and start emulating, are those especially on the top 20 list on your Amazon fiction bestsellers that are self-published, because you can literally emulate the genre, the tropes, and everything that they're publishing right now. You can emulate those writers and write these books and make tons and tons of money. In fact, there's a tool that I have in the description box below that you can utilize to find out exactly how much money these publishers, or these, I should say, published authors who are self-publishing, how much money they're actually making on Amazon. And so some of these numbers are just outrageous. Like some of them are making hundreds of thousands of dollars per month publishing these pretty much run-of-the-mill self-published titles, and they're essentially emulating other highly successful titles in that same genre. So I can share with you the tool that you can get. It's in the description box below, and you will be mind blown. In fact, one author in particular, her name is Sarah J. Moss, and she's making, I think it's well over $1 million in pure profits right now selling her books on Amazon. And you've never heard of her. She's like not a household name. She's not a Danielle Steele. She's not a Stephen King. She's like a nobody. And she's making over $1 million per month, not per year, per month, selling books that you probably never heard of in the fiction genre. So if you're interested in understanding, okay, well, how can I profit from this, but I'm not a writer? Well, there's a secret behind that, and that is that you can hire people on websites like Upwork and Fiverr.com, and you can hire them to write these books for you. And you can act like kind of like a movie producer in a way, where you're basically producing the books as a publisher, and they're essentially writing the books for you, and then you're kind of tying all the components and elements together. Like, for example, you'd hire somebody for cover design, to write the blurb, to actually do all of the formatting that's needed to be able to create a Kindle book, to hire somebody to do the voiceover for the Audible version of the book. And you basically essentially are a producer of the whole business. And then you publish it as if it's your own book, but you publish it ideally under a pen name or a pseudonym, not your own name. And this is the way that people are making money. Even men, specifically in the romance genre, they choose female pen names, and then they write a lot of these hot erotica romances under these pen names, and they're literally the millionaire next door, because people have no idea what they're doing. Some of their neighbors probably think they're drug dealers. I mean, who knows? So this is a highly profitable way that you can actually make quite a bit of money. It's kind of like a side hustle that I've been doing secretly. In fact, I don't even share my pen name with my daughter, because she's a teenager and I prefer that she not know about some of these titles that have been written. But if you're interested in doing this and being the millionaire next door and doing this kind of business, then I have more details on how you can jump on board and do this with me and understand exactly what I know, which is way different than what a lot of the stuff that you'll find online, what they're teaching people to do as far as KDP Amazon publishing. A lot of it is just outright wrong information, or it's information that talks about AI. And right now what's happening with Amazon is starting to ban books that are written by AI. They specifically ask you when you publish your books these days if it's written by AI or not, and the algorithm will not work in your favor if it's a published AI book. And down the road, I suspect if they don't start banning accounts for AI books, they will shortly. So you don't want to be writing books with AI and trying to do it the cheap and lazy and easy way, because it will bite you in the butt later on. So if you want to know exactly what I know about exactly how this business works, go into the description box below, and I will share with you a training that will literally blow your mind. So if you found that this information was useful, give me the nice thumbs up, as well as subscribe to my channel. It helps me out a lot. This is Monica Mean signing off, and I will see you in the next video.